two teams from the same state, and a loaf is all three teams being the same state. Ooh, an airplane going over just as the game is starting.
Yeah, so this is Double Limb playing for 14th and 15th.
Get ready.
14th and 15th. So this is a double limb, so it will be interesting to see what gets pulled here. Okay, so we are seeing Crows get the first couple shots of the game and pushing really heavily into that surge base, but Red Devil holding them off like a legend.
Yeah, Red Devil going crazy in the 5-man spot there earlier.
I'm about to say, as far as I know, the only two teams that have been playing with 4 so far are Sharks and Rampage.
Yeah. Real quick, looks like let's go back.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it looks like the 5x3 is broken on that one. Yeah.
The scoreboard is funny.
All the scores are zeroed.
All the scores are zeroed. Nickel on that infinite everybody on an infinite tag ratio. Let's go. All right, no worries. The game server has crashed, so at the moment we're going to do it based on our cams. So we'll just focus on our cams for now. Vertical seems to be doing fine.
Yeah, maybe I'll replay the game this one. We'll just hold and stand by for see what happens.
Yeah, no worries. Vertical seems to be working fine. So, yeah. Righty. Oh. There we go. So we're just doing a quick reset here. We are seeing Crows try to lunge. There we go.
Yeah, okay. So just
that is not a replay. It is okay. The scoreboard server.
So the actual in-game server is fine. Yeah.
Good to hear. Rightio. So it seems to be that we are okay, guys. There's no need to fret, no need to cry.
Oh, shiver me timbers.
Shiver me timbers, dude.
Yeah.
Righty-o. So what we are looking at here is we are looking at a little bit of upset with Crows. Well, not an upset, but we are seeing Crows taking a little bit of an earlier lead on that pack. Not by much, though. They are doing their best to try and crack into that Shark space, probably knowing they've only got 4.
Yeah.
We are seeing Surge hold with 2 inside, currently watching those 2 doors. Possibly pushing for a 3 and 2.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, as we see that, 2 reds shuffle in through.
Shuffling in.
Yeah,
the shuffler.
Just shuffling.
The BMW is the shuffler.
As we
All right,
see,
Gazza going for his
going
greening,
for-
a 2-shot denied.
Yeah. Very cheeky, yeah.
Team denied.
So he would have come in through back door, being like, oh, yeah, show a bunch of people. I think it's clear.
It'll
But
be
then,
fine.
yeah.
He's like, I'll just shoot them out when they come for me.
Red just behind him. Guess the denial shot on him, unfortunately.
Womp oh. Womp womp. Rightio. So, absolutely fantastic so far between these teams. Surge and Sharks moving a bit with those pack points.
As
we do
we
see
see-
Crows crack into that blue
Take a look.
base.
Blue hit. Blue destroyed.
Nickel
Third
going
shot.
for his blue and finishing nice and cleanly. Pretty clean base take. Pretty
Yeah,
textbook there.
Yeah.
I say also Nickel
Staying
not
in.
poking too much, just waiting for that Surge member to poke a bit too much, which I believe was Red Devil. No, it would have been Serenity. There we go. Red Devil lunging in and getting that double just to clear out their base.
You see red here. Blue is cracking in. Might
Yeah.
potentially put a shot in.
We are seeing Surge at this Crow's base. Let's see
Also
whether or
cleared
not they're
front
able
door.
to.
Cleared the back.
That's Commander
put a shot
Snake
in if I
currently
was
in
him.
there.
Put a shot in, Snake. Go for it. Go for it.
Blue hit. Red hit.
There we go. I'm
Blue,
going to say
red
red
hit.
and blue going down.
Red
We've got Crows
destroyed.
currently a blue. Garn getting his blue and
nice take from
Commander
Snake.
Snake getting their red, which does put them up a base. Sharks currently with no bases, but not too far
Yeah.
behind. Surge taking back over in that red base there. Does seem to be Red Devil there. I think they may have pulled it up.
Base swap? Base swap, maybe?
Yeah, I think they've base swapped here.
Because reds are in blue.
Reds are in blue. We are
Yeah.
still seeing reds. No, we are still seeing reds at their base
Yeah.
trying to lunge them out.
Red
But we
hit.
are also seeing.
Red hit.
Yeah, there we
Blue,
go. We
red
are seeing reds go
destroyed.
for that one
Blue
there.
destroyed.
Gaza going for his red now as well.
So those two bases dropped pretty much like simultaneously as well.
It's kind of playing Sharks out a bit.
It is a bit, yeah. It is for sure.
Yeah.
And that's bad because they have 4. So
They have also, it's bullying.
they also have 2 less bases they can get in the scenario.
Why bully the 4-man team? Sucks to suck. Skill issue, I guess.
A big
Nah.
issue.
I think between the two teams, the unfortunate thing is whether or not it's we're all from the same state, we have to
Red hit.
be a bit mean sometimes in
Red
your
hit.
games, and you have to be worried
Blue
about what
red
your team's doing.
destroyed. Blue hit.
and making sure that your team's
Blue
getting up
destroyed.
ahead. Surge quickly try to take that from Crows, but Crows taking
Yeah,
that back
yeah.
from them. They're down a base and they're about 2k behind. It's not too bad. Like they're pretty even Steven here on those pack points. Here we are. But I say, yeah, just red getting played out of here. Crows only need one more blue base and then they're done with blue and their focus is going to be all on that Sharks base, which
Yeah.
possibly might be getting the Sharks some nice pack points.
I
which
mean,
they
if
need.
they just go absolutely
Red hit.
crazy with the pack in
Red hit.
green, you know, if
Yeah.
Red
if the
destroyed.
base leads to their base,
Blue
just crazy
destroyed.
pack.
There we go. And Dragon netting their blue, which does finish them on their blue bases. We are seeing a bit of a casual walk around and a casual chat out the front here of green.
Yeah, they still do hold an advantage. No one has green yet, so
Yeah, nobody does have green. So Sharks are holding a pretty solid defense here, but is it a matter of the fact that they've been left behind or is it a matter of the fact that they're holding a solid defense?
yeah, for sure.
I'll say, because
Red
again,
hit.
like you can get a super high tag ratio, but
Red
you can get
hit.
one shot on somebody and zero
Red
shots on you.
destroyed.
Like,
Yeah,
or I'm about to say, all right, that does finish Surge's green, which means this game is, red, which does mean this game has got to be at green now.
yeah.
So let's just quickly switch over to our green team.
Yeah, man, I do think they did legit just base swap on a 4-man team, which does sound pretty nutty. But
It's pretty rude. So we're probably going to see so much of this game going to be happening at green
Yeah,
now.
Leveled up.
now the game's
Well
being played
done.
at green. Looks like
Green
Here we go.
So-
Looks to be Blues currently cracking in
Green
first,
denied.
and Gazza getting double lunge there. So that does mean that we have our Reds back
Blue
in
team
there.
denied.
Oh no, Dragon assuming they got shot out and moving out of the base.
Green
Might be a good
hit.
setup.
Red
Oh, here we
hit.
go. Red
Green
Devil going
hit.
for his
Red
green
hit.
now.
is the base up
Red
though? Because I
destroyed.
believe
Yeah.
someone just put shots in.
Commander State did just put a shot in, and Gazza has put a shot in, which does net them 2 more one-shot denies.
Yeah. So,
So Surge currently
Leader
ahead from
leveled up.
Crows with that
Well
base,
done.
doubling out. So Gazza now holding inside. We are seeing, I do believe Sharks are now trying to net their other bases, but we
Yeah.
do see Crows checking in on that blue, probably just to keep them down. There we go.
put a shot in.
I say that
Blue
is
hit.
Stinky going for his blue now.
Destroyed. Green hit.
Finishing up, we are seeing a
hit.
split attack
Green
from the
destroyed.
Sharks as
Yeah.
well. They're hoping to go for both of them.
Leveled up.
Stinky having
Well
finished
done.
now. Stinky possibly either going to help his attack or just stay at his home and maybe try and get these blues out. Surge currently netting up their green bases.
I mean, they're just holding out,
They're holding here with a pretty solid 2-man.
Red hit.
and they're not being
Red
contested
hit.
that
Red
seriously.
destroyed.
Yeah, here we go.
Member
We're seeing
leveled up.
Sharks taking
Well
their
done.
red Drake, getting his red.
Green hit. Green hit.
Crows
Green
are struggling
destroyed.
here. They should definitely be trying to go for their greens here, but they're too busy fighting off Sharks from their
Yeah, for
base.
sure. Yeah.
Member leveled up. Blue hit.
I'm wondering
Well
if they've
done.
opted to
Blue
just
hit.
aim for a second here
Blue
and just let
destroyed.
Surge have this. Because Surge, both Gazza and Commander Snake are the only ones that left that need this base. And once they have this, all they need to focus on is pack points.
Yeah.
We've still got another 3.5 minutes left.
So what Sharks could also do? They could just let Surge defend their base and then just go cycle the other bases free. Get
Yeah.
8 free bases. Which
Red
does
hit.
look like what they're doing. They're 4 stacked in red.
Hit. Green hit. Red destroyed. Green hit.
There we go.
Green
Arvel
destroyed.
netting his red there.
Member
Yeah.
leveled
Does
up.
leave Rogue getting
Well
it. It does
done.
look like they've opted to now stay here until they got shot out, maybe.
Blue hit. Blue hit.
Oh, there we go.
Blue
I was about to say
destroyed.
there's Rogue netting his blue quickly. Yeah, Gaz is the only one that needs green now. And they're holding in there
So yeah,
pretty much on their lonesome.
So if Blue hold this for Sharks, then they could still pull the second for sure. If Red
This
didn't get
is
any more
ridiculous.
bases. Yeah. What a game.
If this,
What a
yeah,
game,
if this is
guys.
an elimination game, then
Green hit.
Yeah.
Well done.
there we go. Surge,
Green
Gaza
hit.
got opting for his green there.
Green destroyed.
And finishing. So that is Surge just completely done with their bases. Yeah, opting, as you were saying, to hold in that
Red
green
hit.
base.
Red
Gaza probably being let
Red
out to
destroyed.
go for those pack points.
Okay, so yeah. Sharks also pull
Blue hit.
another red to come back and forth.
Blue hit.
Which does push them into
Blue
that second
destroyed.
spot. And that finishes Sharks for their bases.
Okay, so they're done. Now all they need to do now is just make sure no one else can shoot green. That's the
Member
only base
leveled
left
up.
for Crows to
Member
get.
leveled up.
As
Well
long as
done.
Crows don't get any more green
As we
bases.
say that,
Green hit.
Garn getting in.
Green hit.
Oh, Nickel, sorry. Oh, Nickel getting shot out as well.
Red team
Yep.
denied.
So now there is 15 players in green.
Incredibly busy game now, guys. I'm too afraid if like somebody gets it to actually like look at a replay for this one because
Yeah, yeah.
be horrific to watch.
Just constant people the whole time.
it's too busy.
Yeah.
Here we are. So we're seeing Blues Legends. All right, Sharks holding back into their base again. Now that they're finished, all they need to focus on is trying to get pack points.
Yeah.
It's too late for them to catch up to Surge here. So I think it is just going to stay as a second here.
So it's just down to how many bases Red get, which would be very difficult with having two other teams in the game defending you out of the base.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was about to say, we're having a look here, and it does look like Sharps have opted to let Surge just defend their base for them.
Yeah.
And now they're just bothered about playing outside and getting those
Member
pack
leveled
points.
up.
Yeah.
Probably trying to
Well
climb as
done.
high as they possibly can with these pack
For
points.
sure. Like all they need to do is just sit on the back of Reds trying to get into the base and just
Yeah.
pack on them.
Let's see, yeah. I say Dragons have been out-dumped.
Yeah, for sure. This is actually going to be one of the first times that a sandwich game where the two teams from the same state has kind of worked together. Actually,
We won't say work together because that sounds like...
no.
But
But like
yeah.
usually they're at each other's throats, kind of flying each other left and right.
Green
Mm.
hit. Leveled up.
This works
Sorry.
well mutually for both teams.
There we go.
maybe I
Nickel
should say.
getting 2 shots a night again.
Red team denied.
I'm about to say, if he had gotten that, absolutely crazy. The last 20 seconds here now.
Okay.
Sharks just making sure they're dominating on those crows here.
Yeah, I don't mean
No.
It is very mutual for both teams to defend out
Yeah.
Sharks base.
I'm about
I
to
should
say, at this point, again,
You know.
like Sharks was very aware Surge was done with their base. At this point, it's just
Game over.
Surge jumping
Please
in and
proceed
letting
to
him
exit.
Reaver. Holy cow.
Yeah, crazy game.
To go from being worried about crows taking that lead to now just dominating, to now just being dominated was crazy. We'll look at our main scores real quick. Just have a quick look at those ones. What an insane game. A reverse Yahtzee by Crows there.
No, yeah.
Arbel top scoring for our game here.
Yeah,
I say Gaz with that nice high tag ratio though.
So that was what? A base swap?
That was like a
Into, like-
sort of base swap, yeah.
A base swap into everyone being at green and green walking 8 bases and then
Yeah.
keeping reds out of green.
And
pretty
it's like
much.
keeping reds out of green entirely, which was insane. So good job, WA. Oh, there's Method in the chat supporting his team.
Does this make Surge